What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to SVR 2010 on the Nintendo DS. As I promised yesterday, I was gonna max out my stats because me doing training for you on video is super boring. So let's skip all that training nonsense and get into what really matters, is the stories. And let's see what there is to see, who there is to talk to today before we find our next objective as such. So, who is over here? Mark Henry, the world's strongest man. I feel bad for the nurse that has to look you over. Why would you? Mark, what do you mean by that, huh? The Hall of Pain? The Hall of Pain? Anyhow, welcome to a Thursday on the program. Certainly, a lot of things have been happening in the past 24 hours since I filmed some things and whatever else. If you want my thoughts on the talent purge that happened, I have a video. Go watch that video. And we got Swagger backstage. We've got Little Evan Barn. And we have Finley in the locker room. So let's go talk to Swagger first here and see if he learned his lesson from the last time when I beat him down and did that deal. I'm a role model here in ECW. Do what I do and you'll turn out just fine. I just whooped you, Swagger. I just whooped you. So I ain't doing what you do at all. But Little Evan Barn, as Sheamus would say. Evan Barn, what's good, man? I know you're new here, so let me give you a tip. The most important thing to any WWE superstar is to headline WrestleMania. Yeah, just ask CM Punk. Just ask CM Punk. Everything else is secondary. And if you can't do that, well, you know, there is that. Now then. Hornswoggle. Finlay. This is from my son. He just wants to express his thanks. Aha! Instant kickout card. Thanks, Swoggle. You're giving this to me? Thanks, but why is it wet? Ha 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 ha! Yeah, that's Hornswoggle for you. You might want to throw some disinfectant on that. Hornswoggle seems to like you now. We've got to run, but may the luck of the Irish be with you in your match tonight. Also, don't get fired, please. Finlay! He likes to fight. He likes to work. What the hell? Any more questions? Well, I don't have a match, Finlay. Go to the gym. Do some training. Go to the hospital. Shopping in other brands. And then just, you know, sleep. You gon' need the sleep. You gon' need the rest. In etc. etc. And I guess back to backstage with one Swagger. Oh, one more time? Oh, once more? Oh, once again? What do we got? Well. Looks like somebody's a little nervous for their match. Really, Jack? How's Finley and that filthy leprechaun he always hangs out with? That's his son, how dare you? Say what you want, Swagger, but he smells a lot better than you, and how should I know? Look, I'm gonna keep being friends here with Finley and Hornswoggle. Back off, man! They were all out of my brand of deodorant. Oh, I heard that you were facing some local jobber, but I told Teddy that I thought a talent like you could use a bigger challenge. So he switched matches. I got your guy, and you get Vladimir Kozlov. I love WWE. Have fun. Kozlov the Killer. Let's head to the match. I can't head to the match. What? Why would you tell me my match and then not be able to head to the match? Video game. Oh, that's why. Start match. Oh, duh. See, in 09, you just kind of walked through the door and it was fine. So here, if I go into start match, I actually start the freaking match. Man. So yes, Thursday is here after a Wednesday, bloody Wednesday of 20 plus talent being cut out of their contracts, plus producers. I've heard even more NXT guys that I never heard of got released this morning, this afternoon, etc., etc. So, yeah, it's been a rough day. And to top all that, on top of all that, extra rest in peace to the greatest ring announcer of all time, Howard Finkel. Man, if you grew up watching wrestling in any era in the last, 30 years, you've heard Howard Finkel, and he is the best. Like, he was the voice of the WWE for a long, long time, and man, he is fantastic, and he will be missed greatly in this business. So yes, moveset changed today to fight Kozlov in his white panties. We have the fact that AEW and NXT were last night, so there is things to discuss from those shows, but I'm not going to break down the whole shows because it's just, exhausting. But what's important that happened on AEW is that, yes, Lance Archer did advance in that TNT title tournament, and he beat Colt Cabana, and like I said a couple times before, he's going to end up fighting Cody in those finals. That's my prediction. They did tease a bit more between Sammy and Darby. I think they're fighting in that thing, I think maybe next week? I forget. One of those two, right? But your main event of the evening, right, was that no-holds-barred, empty arena, even though right now everything is empty arena, but no-holds-barred, empty arena match between your champion, Moxley, and the challenger, Jake Hager, the Big Hurt, a.k.a. Jack Swagger, doing his thing. And you had Jim Ross on commentary, right? And only Jim Ross on commentary. And that was, look, as I've said since Mania and before, there's been a lot of these, hey, we're doing it this empty arena thing, this no holds barred, falls count, wherever, last man standing. Wait, what? What is... Okay. Huh? Who? Where? What? How? Huh? Kozlov? Who was that? Introduce me, Kozlov. Okay, so I think that Mox versus Hager, had there been an audience, had there been, in a normal circumstance, bit of business, that match would have been fine. But what you actually gave us with that, I did not particularly care for. And yes, Moxley won that match as he should have, and is still your AEW Slug Sploder World Heavyweight Champion. And yeah, kind of just only having one guy commentary, and that one guy be Jim Ross. Yeah, it felt more important because JR, but JR needs somebody else in the booth like Shivani, like Excalibur, or both, preferably, to make that sound better. And again, the whole empty arena thing, whatever. So, main event was Hornswoggle. What it was. Don't bite me in the bum. What are you... Shillelagh! What's the matter? Did something happen? How long have you been standing there, you little bastard? Ah! What do you got? Ah! Does Finley need help? I've got Finlay. If you want your father back, then attack Slug. Attack Slug! That's my name. That's funny. That's funny. Unintended. You want a dance, troll? Bring it. Relax. Your dad is the toughest man I ever met. Let's go find him together. Oh, come on. Swagger. The Big Hurt. You had the perfect opportunity, Hornswoggle. All you had to do was hit him from behind with that shillelagh. Enough games, Swagger. Where's Finley? But also, how long did it take you to write that letter? Hey, I'm just having a little fun. Finley's out somewhere looking for that thing standing next to you. And before you get any ideas, Teddy Long says you can't touch me until Backlash. See you Sunday, Slugger. $2,000. And back home. I'm going to assume this gossip changes after the pay-per-view. That's my assumption when they determine the month's changing. And it is Wednesday, so I don't think there'll be anybody to go talk to, but, Kane's in the gym, doing Kane things, fiery pit of hell, and all that good stuff. That's gotta be Kane, yep. Vince, not in the office, he's scared, he fired too many guys. Steph, Vicky, and no Teddy Long to talk to, and yeah, alright, just gotta go to sleep. Thursday. Is there anybody to talk to on a Thursday. Nope, does not appear to be, so back to sleep. Friday, though, has Friday Night SmackDown. Let's go invade SmackDown and see, is there anybody? It's still Shelton Benjamin. Let me guess, he still loves video games. What do you got, Shelty? Yup, you still love... Me too, man. Me too! Okay, Backlash is the end of this week. So, let's go check on Monday Night Raw, because that will be the place to be. Here, we've got Santino and Kelly, and I assume the same thing. Actually, no, it should be different here, because we're not having a match against DiBiase. So, Kelly had her first match at 19 years old. She was the youngest diva, but I worked hard. Thanks for the info dump, Kelly. Thanks for the exposition. Much obliged, I suppose. And Santino! Where is your U.S. title, Santino? What happened? I know you are new here in the WWE, but it is not uncommon to worship me. I am considered quite special around here. I mean, he's not wrong. One of the funniest guys they've had in a long time, so he's not wrong, but, you know, alright. That was that. Okay, who do we have? What do we have here tonight on ECW? Because that's what's going on right now, and nothing. So I can't get a match on the go-home show before the pay-per-view. Like, I can't... What? Why? What a waste. Seriously. Like, what an absolute waste. I get to go home and sleep some more. Look, man, I love napping, but come on. Like, it's the day of the show. Give me a job. Give me something. And head towards Backlash, baby! Chapter 1-4 of Backlash. Jack Swagger in the gym. Hey, Jack, how you doing here training up? I'm good. You obviously need the workout, but don't sweat all over the equipment. That's how working out works. If you're not sweating, you're not doing it right. Jack, like, come on now. You're a two-time All-American American. You should know. Little Evan Barn. You're not looking too good. I guess that's why you came here. I still got the white happy face. I still had the happy face in my condition, so my condition is just fine. Evan Bourne, don't you worry about your boy. Alright. Filet. What's up? This is a big match for you tonight. It's your first pay-per-view slug, so make it memorable. And win it for Ireland. I'm not Irish, but okay, sure. Any tips? I might start by knocking each one of Spiker's teeth down his throat. This is it. Welcome to Backlash and go green. Okay, sure. Meanwhile, over on NXT, last night we learned that Phantasma will debut next week, so that should be awesome in that Cruiserweight title tournament. We had Finn Balor versus Eichner and continue to say, hey man, Walter, this will be you eventually, but Walter's in the UK to my knowledge, and obviously international flights are shut down, so that might take a while to get us to Balor and Walter eventually. You had Tom Phillips and Byron Saxton on commentary, so are we just not going to have Mauro, Beth, and Nigel during this whole pandemic bit of business? Good question. Tozawa won his Cruiserweight tourney match, so good on Tozawa. They continued with Dexter Lumis doing that whole weird creeper thing, so cool, I guess. It seems as if they're going to inject Balor into this whole Adam Cole Velveteen Dream a bit of weirdness, so sure, why not? Again, Walter kind of stuck where he's stuck, so it kind of is what it is, and they'll book around that, I suppose, right? The replacement for Pete Dunne is Timothy Thatcher for Matt Riddle, so his temporary tag team partner, and they defended those tag team titles on the show last night. And, of course, the biggest part of that show is the fact that it was not, as we assumed it would be, the attack, the interference, the whatever, from the debuting Killer Cross and Scarlett to Gargano and Candice. You would have assumed that was the matchup. No. They tricked you. Instead, they attacked Ciampa last night, right? And he is no longer Killer Cross. And that was not said on the show, but they put up a t-shirt on Shop Zone. He is Karrion Kross. So there you go. That is what's happening with NXT. And that should be quite interesting moving forward, if you will. I'm looking forward to seeing how they deal with that as I step on Swagger's face. Take that, Jack Swagger. Take that, T-Bone. Suplex City for days. That's what I do. That's what I do. Jack Swagger, who are you to doubt the attack slug? Not when I have the power of cheats on my side. Because as they say in wrestling, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. So, Swagger, go and get that slug exploder soon as he finna get up. L. Oh, the dragon suplex into the pin. 2, 3. Put him away. Not even a finisher, just wiped him out. You love it. You love to see it. First pay-per-view victory. It's so good. Alright, that concludes. Oh, and here's Finlay and Hornswoggle getting their licks in on Jack Swagger. It's Finlay! They've each come to the ring to get a piece of the All-American American. Or what's left of him. Well, I guess what goes around comes around. The message is loud and clear. Don't mess with Slug. That's right. I could have told you that. Let's check the gossip. Alright, that was page 2 from last time. Those two. New page. The GM from another brand wants some inter-promotional competition and a legacy love triangle. All those and more tomorrow. Same Slug time, same Slug channel. So saving the game, wrapping things up for today, and I will see you all here again tomorrow for another episode of SVR 2010 on the Nintendo DS. Thanks for watching. More videos on this channel. Check them out. I'm exhausted. See you next time. And I'm out.